Welcome sa zip9.com. In this video ay pag-aaralan natin kung paano ba gamitin yung quadratic equation sa pag-solve ng word problems, no? So, yung mga previous videos natin na pag-aaralan natin kung paano ba mag-solve ng quadratic equations, no? So, given those skills, ay dapat ma-solve na natin to, no? So, kung hindi niyo pa napapanood yung mga videos, ano yan, madaming videos yan, QE1, QE01 up to QE17, no? So, tignan nyo, no? And from those videos ay natutunan natin kung paano ba mag-solve ng quadratic equations. Natutunan natin yung mga different strategies, no? So, dito ay paano mo naman i-apply yung natutunan mo doon sa pag-solve ng quadratic equations word problems, no? So, let's start with this problem. The product of two consecutive numbers is 48. What are the numbers? Of course, pag sinasabi natin consecutive numbers, dito integers ay ibig sabihin natin, no? So maybe this should be integers. Anyway, if we let x be we have the solution. So if we let x be the smaller integer, no? Smaller number, then yung next na number natin ay x plus 2, no? Oh, this should be two consecutive even numbers. So nakalimutan ko, no? Even numbers. So ang x plus 2 natin, yun yung susunod, no? The larger number. No? Nagpa-plus 2 siya kasi kung halimbawa yung ating even number ay 22, yung susunod na even number is plus 2, di ba? Magiging 22 plus 2 or 24. So if x is the smaller number, then the next number is x plus 2. Then their product, no? The product is equal to 48. Ano ba yung product? Siyempre, i-multiply natin yan, di ba? Yung x, i-multiply natin siya by x plus 2, no? This is the product. And of course, ang 48 also is a product, no? 48 is a product. So since pareho silang product, no? Pwede ko silang equate. So pwede ako mag-form ng equation na x times x plus 2 equals 48, no? Okay? So anong gagawin natin dito? We have multiplication of monomial to a binomial. So gagawin natin is i-distribute natin to, no? By the distributive property, we distribute everything, no? We distribute x to the terms inside the parentheses. So magiging x times x equals x squared plus, because this is plus, and then x times 2 is 2x equals 48, no? So ano nang nangyari dito? Di ba sabi natin ang quadratic equation natin ay of the form ax squared plus bx plus c is equal to 0. So dapat ganitong form siya, no? So we have x squared plus 2x. So para mawala yung 48 dito, para maging 0 na lang yung nasa kanan, katulad dito, magma-minus tayo ng 48 dito. At syempre, pag nag-minus tayo ng 48 sa kanan, magma-minus din tayo ng 48 sa kaliwa, di ba? Ganun yung properties of equality natin, di ba? Pag nag-minus tayo sa left-hand side, magma-minus din tayo sa right-hand side. So magma-minus tayo ng 48 dito, magma-minus din tayo ng 48 sa kanan. So 48 minus 48 is 0. No? So ito na yung form natin, yung general form na ng quadratic equation. So from here, of course, mukhang madali lang naman i-factor ito, no? Gagamit lang naman tayo ng completing their square or quadratic formula kung mahirap siya i-factor. Pero mukhang madali lang siya i-factor. So we can do it trial and error or guess and check. We have x and x is of course x squared. So x and x. This is a binomial, no? Dahil siya, 2 yung kanyang it could be a product of two binomials. 3 terms and 2 ang kanyang degree, no? So, ang 48, meron siyang factors na 1 and 48, 2 and 24, 3 and what else? 16, 4 and 12, 6 and 8, di ba? So, alin ba ang merong sum na 2? So, since negative 48, ang ano niyan, ang isa dyan is negative. So, may isa tayong plus, tsaka isa tayong minus, di ba? Kasi negative 48, meaning yung term dito tsaka term dito, isa doon ay negative. So, alin ba ang may difference na 2? Yung nasa kanan niya. O sum na 2. So, since isa ay negative, definitely, hindi ito. Dahil hindi naman 2 yung kanilang sum if one of them is negative, no? So, definitely 6 and 8 lang yan. At since malaki yung 2 dito, so magma-minus 6 tayo, tsaka plus 8. Diba? Kasi 8 plus negative 6 is 2. So, plus 8 tayo dito, plus 8, and then minus 6, no? So, kung makikita nyo, pag minultiply nyo itong x plus 8, x minus 6, babalik siya dito sa x squared plus 2x minus 48. So, try natin kung gusto nyo, x plus 8 times x minus 8. So, we have x squared plus 8x, this is 6, sorry, 6. 8x minus 6x, and then the last term, minus 48. So, this becomes x squared plus 2x minus 48. So, babalik siya dito. So, ibig sabihin tama tayo dito, no? So, next we have, we equate both of them to 0. So, x plus 8 is equal to 0. X is equal to negative 8. Okay? And x minus 6 is equal to 0. X equals 6. So, since hindi pwedeng negative 8 kasi pag nag-negative 8 ka, ang susunod na number dyan ay negative 6, no? At ang product nila ay 48. Also, pwede pala ito. Pwede pala negative 8, negative 6, or 6, x equals 6, tsaka x equals 8. So, pwede pala yung dalawa. So, it's either negative 8, negative 6, or 6, 8. So, ito yung dalawang product of two consecutive even numbers. However, if we put positive consecutive even numbers, ang mangyayari dito, ang pinakasagot natin ay itong 6 and 8. Okay? So, from here, solve natin yung problem by quadratic equation, no? Forming a quadratic equation, and then factoring, no? So, pag positive, it could be 6 and 8. Pag wala yung positive na condition, pwedeng 6, 8, tsaka negative 8, negative 6. Okay, maraming salamat. And by the way, before tayo mag-end, of course, they are consecutive numbers, diba? Even numbers. And then their product is 48. So, nasatisfy itong ating problem dito. Okay, so gusto ko yung invite sa signayan.com, yung ating blog, and then you can also subscribe to our YouTube channel by clicking the subscribe button below the video. Maraming salamat, and see you in the next tutorial.